So I just finished watching Napoleon and it was very, very good. I really enjoyed this movie, which was good because before it came out, there were a lot of early reviews that weren't very good, which made me skeptical because I've been waiting for this movie for a long time. So this movie stars Joaquin Phoenix as well as Vanessa Kirby, and it is directed by Ridley Scott, and it's about Napoleon and his reign of absolute terror. This movie tells the story of how Napoleon ended up conquering pretty much everything, and it does it in a really good way. So here are some of the positives. First of all, the script. I actually really enjoyed the script. It was something that was very different from Joaquin Phoenix's other movies. He spoke very clearly, very slowly. Usually he mumbles a bit and jotters the words out fast. So this movie just proves how wide his range of acting is, and that's why he's an incredible actor. Speaking of acting, he did an incredible job. So did Vanessa Kirby. She was very good. Most people in this movie actually did an amazing job in acting. It was all very believable, and there were even some comedic moments in this film. This film is very funny. Like I said, Ridley Scott seems to capture everything so well. He captures Napoleon's boyish charm, his I'm the biggest man sort of thing. He also captures this scary feeling. He captures the absolute mass of the war that Napoleon put his troops through. He captures the horrificness of it, and it just makes you feel like you're in there with Napoleon. It's so atmospheric. You feel like you're in this era of, France. You feel like you're walking in the trenches along with Napoleon. It's so scary, it's so surreal, and it is done beautifully. This film looks absolutely gorgeous. I cannot even begin to explain how beautiful this movie is. The cinematography is great, and it mixes it with a lot of CGI that actually seems to work. It adds more to the environment and the landscape that's being shot in the scenes. But yes, no, it's so beautiful. Go and see this movie in IMAX. You have to. It's so gorgeous. Mwah. Chef's kiss, dude. This movie is also extremely violent and extremely gory. Jesus Christ. I was really shocked because when you see most war movies, you do see a lot of gore, but more so quick flashes, all very rushy because it's meant to be like, oh, it's chaos happening. Ridley Scott seems to capture all the gore and the violence in such beauty, and I know that's weird to say. He doesn't just flash the camera towards it then flash away. He shows the brutality and the violence of that time and that era. Some negative things that I had about it, towards the start of the movie, the screen will flash white, and I was like, okay, so that's transitioning maybe the years. It's not. It just does that. It does it 3 times and then never again in the whole movie. This film had incredible pacing, but it seemed to suffer with really quick movement. What I mean by that is that it had really fast and really massive time skips. We will be in 1791, and the story will progress. We get to see Napoleon, what his plans are, what he's choosing to do. And then in the next scene, it's 1806. This wasn't a major issue that I had because, like I said, the pacing was so good and everything still seemed to flow together, from him marching in his first battle, him being the hierarchy, and then to him commanding his last battle. I was very satisfied with this movie. As I said, it's so gorgeous and it's really good at what it does. It's a good storytelling movie. There was a complete other side of Napoleon that they just did not focus on in the movie. Instead, this movie is more so to show the importance of Napoleon's quick thinking, his hot-headedness, and the effect that he had, on France, on the entire world. But they show the effect that he had just through war, and that he conquered everything. That's what he did. But he did do other stuff as well. He was a very intelligent person. But it came out today in Australia, and we saw the first screening that we could. So I'm giving this movie an 8 out of 10 because I'm very pleased with it. It's so beautiful. It captures everything really well, and it's got an incredible atmosphere. It's not perfect, but doesn't need to be. It's an incredible biopic movie. Joaquin Phoenix seems to have a knack for starring in incredible biopic movies. Maybe I could do a little tier list on that, maybe. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, go and watch Napoleon, and until then, goodbye.